Hello and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included here on the spaced out edition of our Avengers Colony. So our dupes are busy. We have bazillions of pips. We're gonna have to figure out what to do with them all. And we have things to do. So in our last few episodes, we did some power rerouting because when our hydrogen vents go offline, as you can see, next activity 39 cycles, and next activity 17.8 cycles, we found out that we potentially can run out of hydrogen. Now, right now we're okay, simply because we've got our oxidizers going here and up here, generating hydrogen, and it's enough that it's backing up, and we're able to use it in our system. But we went ahead and created a backup, which is this, a petroleum generator, so that when we need it, we can use ethanol, which we have here, there's a couple other places that it exists on the map somewhere. I think there was another place. Oh yeah, we drained it down, never mind. We might find some more. But then we're also making ethanol out of lumber from our arbor trees. So that acts as our backup system. So great plan. Right now we're putting in a pipe and a pump from this tank so that when we run out here, we can have backup as needed. Currently it's disabled simply because we don't need it. We've got plenty of hydrogen. We also been working on a power reroute because part of the problem was that this wasn't connected, and so even though there was hydrogen in the line to create power, it wasn't going anywhere. So we're working on that. And you can see we've got this line here, which has nothing in it. So we need to figure that out. So our bottom line is 1200 out of 2000. Our middle line is 1920 out of 2000. So it's basically at max. This top line here is over. So what we're going to do is we're going to separate these. And that's the purpose of this. So what we can do is we can take this here, and we're just going to go, actually we have to deconstruct first. We're going to deconstruct that one, and we're going to take this one here, and we're going to deconstruct that one as well. And then once they do that, which they should do it any second, there we go, we can put in that. That will mean we probably want to prioritize it, otherwise our food production is dead in the water. But that means now that this wire here has a 1260 load, this wire here has a 900 load. We can put new equipment on both, and we can get rid of this. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to deconstruct these wires. We're just going to put it on 7. There, and we'll figure that out. And it looks like we need to put power to their fridge. Cool. That that can be 7 as well. All right, so let me see. That gets power, yeah, everywhere we need it. Excellent. The next thing that we want to do is probably clean up that water. Why not, right? Now, the next thing that we can do is continue to expand and find resources. So we're doing that down here, where we're digging into different areas. So very good. And we're working our way down here to see what we have. It looks like we don't have lava down here. It looks like we might have ice. That's interesting. Maybe I forgot. Maybe this map has an ice core, which could be good because from experience, ice cores usually have a lot of vents. We'll see. I'm also going to go ahead and put a little branch that way. And we're going to put a little branch through this direction. This is kind of nice. We've got a bunch of actual refined iron down here. That's kind of nice. So we'll do that. I also want to clean up this a little bit by putting in our very first oxygen recycling system. Let's do that. We're going to need a water sieve. So we're going to put it right here. And then we're going to need a carbon skimmer. And we're going to put it right there. We're going to need to put in some piping. So basically what's going to happen is the fresh water is going to go into the carbon skimmer. And we only need a temporary line into it. So we're just going to do this and come down. And what will happen is that, polluted water is going to come out. We're going to kind of loop it around like this. And it's going to go into this filter. And then it's going to come out as clean water. And that's going to go back into the carbon scrubber. And it'll be an internal system. We'll be able to actually disconnect this pipe right here. We'll keep this line because we might need to bring fresh water this way one day. So that's fine. That's why I put it there. But it'll be an enclosed system. We'll never have to add water to it again. It'll just keep on going. And then we can put power to it like that. Perfect. That was quite easy, right? Let's go ahead and figure out also how we want to check our blueprints. Let's see. We could add someone, but we're not quite where I want to be on the food yet. Oxygen, water, everything else is good, but we're not quite there. I'll just take a Sweetle larva for now. I will, though, go ahead and do a research item. I really want to get... Oh, where are we at on stuff? Is there anything? I mean, shipping, eventually smart storage, that'll get there, but we need refined metals and stuff. Rovers are interesting. I've never really used them much, but we'll have to look at that. This is rocketry stuff. Eventually we're going to need this stuff to do our next research level. I guess that is something we could do, is do that. Let's see if there's anything else before I select it, though. Scrubbers, advanced bathrooms. Got this. We can do better decor. You know what? What we're going to do is we're going to come down here and we're going to get these two items so that we can set up a material science and build Radbot generators, because we have this radiation sitting here, so we could create a little Radbot farm that it collects this radiation and puts it into a research center. We could do that. All right. Anyways, what are we gonna do with all these pips? I only want 2 pips. We got too many pips. And they're all glum because they're overcrowded. Where can we take them? We need to get these shine bugs out of here too. Which means we can do the shine bugs. We just need an airborne bait. We'll just stick it there. We'll have to watch it because as soon as they build it, it's going to attract this guy, and he might, you know, he'll deactivate it. So, but we'll see what we can do. Temporarily, I'm going to open this door and see if some of the pips will go out the door. And then we need to open this door as well on a 9 because he's building already. If a pip escapes down here, that's not a problem. I mean, there's 3, 1 can get out anyways. There we go. Now, as soon as this gets built, we should attract these two guys and get them out of here. Okay, there it is. There they go. They're going, 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 and one of the pips went out as well. Let's auto that before the next pip gets out. This is sometimes where I should... Oh, now we got 3 pips in here again. Pips, I didn't want you in there, and you need to get out of the door. Come on. Come on. This is top priority. Shut the door. Come on, shut the door. Somebody, shut the door. Okay, thank you. Alright. So that leaves no pips. Okay, well that works. Because what we can do is we can come over here. We've got the pip thing. So we can just, you know, wrangle 2 of these guys. And they'll get deposited in there. We'll... Yeah, this one doesn't have the pip. They'll get dropped off in here. There. What about this one? Oh, this one has 3 pips as well. Or 4 pips. We gotta get rid of some pips there. We've got pips everywhere. Well, you know, that's okay. We're gonna create more farms where they can plant stuff. In fact, let's do a critter drop off here, and we'll just pump some pips out up here. That'll work. Alright. And then I guess what we can do is do some more cleanup. Let's see. We keep getting water down here. It keeps coming from this. It's like we clean it up, but then... Oh, are we storing ice? Did we accidentally put ice in here? I betcha that's what happened, is we've got some ice in here or something. What would ice be under? Look what... Yep. That makes sense. What else do we have in here that maybe we don't want? Oh, yes. Okay. That explains it, because we just put it on, hey, collect everything. Because we wanted to get stuff. Submit bioscan. Might as well get in here and rummage these things, right? Okay. Cool. Let's see, did we build this? We did, and we've got water into it. Excellent. But we haven't used the water yet. Because it doesn't have sand yet. Okay. Let's get sand in place. Let's see, does this thing need pips? Do we have pips turned off? We do, we have pips turned off. So, we can probably wrangle the baby, then we'll wrangle one more to get them out. Okay, as soon as they deliver sand, we're good there. Let's come up here and put in our pips. And then on this one, let's take off the pips. There we go. Cool. Alright, there we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and deconstruct this pipe so that we don't clog the system. Who's gonna come do it? Come on. There we go. Cool. Of course, we would spill fresh water into our polluted water, but, you know, that's okay. But you can see now we have a closed loop. This will just keep going. As long as there's carbon dioxide around the carbon skimmer, it'll just keep going. It'll recycle, and over and over and over. It's completely independent. It's a great way to take care of your carbon problems, so that, you know, you're constantly taking care of it and turning it into oxygen. So, yay, perfect. Okay, so looks like we already got the pips out of here. That's good. That means that is much better. Um, we've got 2 pips here, and we've got a bunch of pips in here. So let's wrangle. Wrangle. They're so fast. Wrangle. We'll wrangle those pips, and they'll drop them off up here. And that'll clean that out. Now, we were going to create some more farms, natural farms. And I think we were doing it, we were doing it down here. We already got the pips. They're planting. The goal is that, you know, this is going to eventually probably be carbon dioxide, so we wanted to plant mushrooms and stuff down here, fungal spores. Do we have any? I think we have a couple, so we're just going to get the seed down here so that we can get those. All right, excellent. So that's that one. And then we'll probably create some up here as well. You know, we have these. I want to plant more of these things. I want a bunch of them growing in here. So, you know, we've got the pips. They'll get up here. Hopefully they'll plant them. And we'll have to create a Sweetlebug farm as well, too, at some point. So we'll have to figure that out. What are we going to do? How are we going to do it? You know, all that good stuff. We can deconstruct these now. That's good. Okay. Cool, yeah. Once we have these deconstructed, we'll be able to deconstruct this. Then we can start taking this all out so that we can just come in straight. Awesome. Perfect. We're making good progress. I'm very happy. All right, looks like we need to put our ice somewhere. So we're going to put 2 of these here. And we're going to fill them with our ice so that we stop melting the ice over here. Yeah, that'll be good. Cool. Alright, let me see. What else can we set up? Is there anything that's a priority that we need to take care of? We're still good on hydrogen. We'll have to watch it. So in case we need to turn this on as a backup, we can do so. And of course, we're good on our wiring. All right. Awesome. So I think we can start doing more improvements bit by bit on the base. I am thinking that it's probably time, if we dig this out and put in the wall here, the heat resistance wall, that'll help manage the temperature, and then we can expand one more bed in the plant and decor across the board. So we'll do that. And then let's see, what else do we need? Eventually we're going to need this material study, which we're going to put down here with our rad bots. Let's see here. Go ahead and stick it there. I don't think we have the... Because what we're going to need is we're going to need a generator and a reflector. The generator is going to be down here where we can grab this radiation. And then we need to toss it up here, so we need a clear line of sight. That's kind of a problem. Not really, I guess. Because we could put the reflector here, take out this. We could mine this out, and we could put a, you know, a generator here. It's not going to be very fast. So this would have to go there. So, okay. So this would have to be deconstructed. And those would have to be dug out. Not going to be a very fast one, but at least it's... Uh-oh. It's something. We don't need it right now, but we'll get there. Okay, did we get fungal spores in here? Not yet. I thought we had one. Of course, it could have gotten planted somewhere. It would have been sitting up here. I don't see it, so I'm not sure. Maybe not. We're gonna figure this out too. We have... I would like to create that farm. I mean, eventually we're gonna have to come down... Where was it? Didn't we have a... Maybe not. Let me see. This is carbon dioxide. This is cool slush. It's nice that we got the wall around it. That's good. Oh, there it is. A chlorine gas vent is down here. That's going to be tricky. It's buried underwater. So we're going to have to get the water out of there. We'll start it. Where they eventually get to it. We can analyze that as well. This one we can't really analyze yet, but eventually we'll get there. We'll tag it. Let's see, we've got this dug out, so there's no more vents through here that we can see yet. There's the bottom of the asteroid. Okay. Alright, that's alright. We're getting in here. Happy for the progress. Exposing more of the map. Cool. Alright. Trying to think if there's anything else we can do on this episode, but I think we've accomplished some great stuff. Oh look, we've already got this in place too. Wow. Good. So it would be this, right? I'm not sure how this... Do we put it here? Or do we have to... Oh, we have to switch it. Oh, okay. Problem. We need to deconstruct that. I get how it works. No problem. Hey, we got a grub finally. A big grub. Cool. That's nice. That means technically we could close this off. Of course, he has nothing to eat, but, you know, technically we could create a farm out of that. Did we get the pips out of here? We did. We're down to 2. Okay, get this door shut. There we go. Awesome. Yeah, and we got the pips up here so they can just plant away. Alright, in fact, they're all over here right now. That's fine. Might as well to end up the episode. I'm going to take the hatchling eggs. They're definitely going to be useful. Get our farms going better. Well, eventually we got to get this guy taken care of too, Glossy. Gecko, Greco, Glecko, yeah, whatever. Dreco. Okay, so I get it. This is gonna go like that, so that it throws it this way, and then we put in our station here. Okay, we don't want that yet. Sorry. I know, you're excited to build it. There we go. I think that's how it works. So we set the direction. It's going to go that way. It's going to grab the 5 eventually. Oh, we're going to have to get power to it. 480. Wow, what's on this line? we going to be able to support this? 1440. How much power was that thing? Oh, it's very small. Okay. All right, we'll be okay. I'm not sure how much power that one's going to be, but we'll be okay. So that'll go like that. This one doesn't take power, I guess. Okay, so it comes up, and we're going to toss it that way. And that'll put power into this, and awaiting Radbots. Cool. That'll work. It says it's collecting. Not sure how long it's gonna take. I mean, it's not strong radiation here, but you know, we'll set up more and we'll work it out. All right. Well, I think that completes this episode. I'm happy with that progress. Yeah, we're doing good. We've got oxygen recycling going. We've cleaned up our farms a little bit so that they weren't overcrowded. We finished separating some of the power. So that was good. Food looks like it's moving up. We've got all kinds of rations everywhere. Just to make sure that, yeah, it's on edible and everything. Okay. This one's still, we haven't generated any, oh yeah. We haven't generated any of these yet. Eventually we'll get some medicine. But yeah, we're going to continue exploring and continue slowly building out the base and refining things. So we'll see you in the next episode, everybody. Take care.